Nicholas, Dave, welcome back to the Forge. Your Da-dachis look fantastic. Your blades will now be put through a series of 3 tests. Now first, the kill test. Doug?
All right, weaponsmiths. I will take your Da-dachi and cut this pig up in different sections until I run out of pig. All right, Nicholas, you're up first. You ready?
I'm ready. Let's do this. Of course I'm nervous. There's a lot on the line today. I really just hope my sword performs. I really hope I don't get a failure. I hope it doesn't break or bend. Nice.
It'll kill. That was great.
All right, Nicholas. It is a very sharp blade with a nice way to maneuver with it because of the lightness that you have. The handle construction is beautiful. The only thing that I was worried about were the pins that you have in here. They're protruding. But most importantly, it will kill.
Nice.
All right, Dave, it's your turn. You ready?
Yes, sir. Here we go. It's not as sharp as yours.
Dave, the weight of the blade is a little bit forward for me to be very accurate on every strike. But anything that this blade touches and cuts, it will kill.
Thank you, sir.
Hello, gents. Welcome to the pull and pot smash and chop. To test the strength and durability of your edge, as well as the overall construction of your da-dachis, I'm going to be chopping away at these poles, and then I'm going to take aim at these pots. Nicholas, you're up first. You ready?
I'm ready. Let's do it.
Well, Nick, first things first, this thing is amazing to swing. I get the feeling like I could cleave armies with this thing. That being said, right here near the tip, there's a pretty significant roll. You can hear it. These pins that are sticking out pretty proud, they kind of bit into my fingers as I was swinging it, but well done.
Thank you.
Dave, you're up. You ready?
Yes, sir.
All right.
In a blade this long, there's so much that can go wrong. You just don't know until the judges start working it.
Nice.
Well, Dave, your edge held up pretty well. There's a little dulling, but no big deflections. The handle is comfortable. Well done.
Thank you, sir.
All right, gentlemen, it's time for the sharpness test. Now, in this test, we've decided to scale up the water bottles to the size of the da-dachi. Sharp blade should pass right through them. A dull blade or a chip blade might catch them, push them, tear them up. We're gonna find out. Nicholas, you're up. You ready?
I'm ready. This is nerve-wracking. It's a nail biter. There's $50,000 on the line. You can't tell I'm nervous, scared, and excited. I don't know what to think. Nice.
Nicholas, your blade is remarkably light. Your balance on this blade is great. Nicely done on this weapon. Well done. It's a very sharp blade. All right, Dave, you're up. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Okay.
It's like a roller coaster ride right now. I'm up, and I'm nervous. And I'm calm, and I'm nervous. And I'm like back and forth, back and forth. It's sharp. Okay.
All right, Dave. Your handle construction, super comfortable. I like the size of it. It felt really good. And overall, it's sharp. Good job.
Thank you, sir.
Bladesmiths, this Tournament of Champions has been an extraordinary competition in weaponsmithing. but the judges' deliberation is complete, and they've made their final decision. Only one of you can be our champion. Dave, congratulations. You are the Forged in Fire tournament champion. Nicholas, I want you to know there has been no finer margin by which we've declared a champion. You did the armorers proud. Unfortunately, your blade didn't make the cut.
During the testing, we all noticed the protruding pegs from your handle, and your blade did take damage during the strength test.
It was a tough decision, but at this time I have to ask you to please surrender your Da-dachi.
I'm really proud of the weapon that I made. It never feels good to lose, but I enjoyed myself immensely through all the stress, through all the drama. I came to represent the armorers class, and I think I did a good job at that. I hope my brothers are proud of me.
Dave, congratulations. You are the Forged in Fire tournament champion, beating out 15 other competitors to win our biggest prize ever, $50,000. And you look like a badass with that weapon right now. Dave, please present your Da-dachi to the judges.
I believe I've done the modern metalworkers proud. The skill level with this last competition was off the charts. My name is Dave Parthmore, and I've just won $50,000.
Bladesmiths, a Hanzo's katana's first duty is to kill. To find out what kind of lethal damage your weapon will do, I will take your katana and deliver killing blows on this ballistics dummy. All right, Mike, you're up first. Are you ready?
Yes, sir.
Let's do this.
All the years up until now has gone into this blade. It's not just a 5-day blade, it's a 15-year blade. Yes.
Mike, your edge is razor sharp. But more importantly, there's bone on your edge, but your edge did not roll, did not chip, and your blade stayed true. Overall, sir, your blade will kill.
Thank you.
Tristan, you ready?
Yes, sir.
Let's do this.
I'm really hoping that I don't see any damage happening to my blade. I know that I have a hard edge, and I know I have a soft steel spine to support that hard edge, and it shouldn't be moving anywhere.
All right, Tristan, the balance of your blade is very good. It's light, it's fast, it's easily maneuverable. But when steel meets the skull, there were some problems. Your blade took a serious bend. Also, on the edge right here, you took some chipping. But overall, looking at the dummy, I think your weapon will definitely kill.
Thank you.
Gentlemen, the second duty of a Hanzo katana is that it is to be sharp. It is said that a Hanzo katana is as sharp as 1,000 razor blades. Now, a sharp blade should cut cleanly through tatami mats. A dull blade will crush, bend, or get hung up. A dull blade is not a Hanzo katana. Mike, you're up first. You ready for this?
Yes, I'm ready.
Let's do this.
Going into this, I'm a little bit nervous because I know that I went through a lot of bone, and so probably the edge isn't there that was there when it started.
Your blade, sir, is sharp. It cut cleanly through the thickest of our tatami mats, but on the backhand slice, it did not cut completely, though. Overall, sir, your sword will cut.
Thank you.
Tristan, your turn. You ready?
Ready as I'll ever be, sir.
Let's do this.
If one more thing goes wrong with my katana, I'm definitely gonna be going home.
Well, Tristan, your edge is sharp. It can cut through the tatami mats. My concern is the strength of your blade. It picked up another bend. Now you have 2 bends on your blade, especially right here, close to the guard.
Tristan, this Hollywood competition has been exciting and dramatic. You've been at the epicenter of all of that drama. Nobody is questioning the strength of your character. However, the strength of your blade is such that we can no longer continue to test it. For that reason, I have to ask you to please leave the forge.
Yes, sir.
Good job.
I guess I just couldn't slip through. Objectively speaking, one of the blades is better than the other, and it's clear to see, because one of them is straight. I may not be Forge and Fire champion, but second place isn't bad for somebody who's never done this before.
Mike, you are an unstoppable force in this competition, and your Hatari Hanzo 1,000-layer katana is absolutely deadly, earning you the title of Forged in Fire champion and a check for 10 grand. Good job, brother.
I came here to show myself that I can make a blade worthy of undergoing this type of punishment. I am Forged in Fire champion, and it feels awesome.
The Naginata was a Japanese weapon known for its long-range cutting ability. To see how sharp your Naginata is, I will take your weapon and I'll attempt to cut through these tatami mats and a side of beef. Theo, you're up first. You ready?
Yeah, I think so.
Let's do this.
Ah, jeez. All right. I'm nervous. The area where the guard meets the tang is a little narrow, which could result in bending, maybe a snapping. I'll take it. Yeah, all right.
I just want to point out that after that test, your blade has a slight bend to it. It almost cut all the way through one of the tatami mats. When it came to the side of beef, it cut cleanly through. Your blade feels good. It's got a nice weight to it, a nice balance. Overall, your Naginata will cut. Good job.
Thank you.
Joe, you're up next. You ready?
Oh, yeah.
Let's do this.
Let's do it. I feel like Theo did really good in the tatami mat slice and exceptionally well through the beef slice. And I'm pretty nervous at this point on how my blade is going to perform.
Nice. Oh, well done, man. Yeah.
I would say I'm ahead in the game. Performed a little bit better than what Theo's did.
Well, Joe, you have a very sharp blade, but we now have an issue. When I cut through the tatami mat, your handle at the seams here came apart. Your handle seam has opened up. And not only that, it picked up some cracks on this side that runs all the way down here, and on the other side, a hairline fracture that goes down this way. The seams are big enough to where I can actually put my fingernail through them. That is a critical failure. And for purposes of safety, we cannot continue to test your weapon.
There's nothing? We can't do nothing?
Bladesmiths, the judges have determined that there's no reason to deliberate. Joe, due to the catastrophic failure of your weapon's handle, you may now leave the arena.
It's not the way I wanted to win.
I wouldn't say I have regrets. I'd say if I go back and change some of the things I did, I would have gone with a different wood, something that was less likely to open up in a crack. I feel like I'm in a round room I'm looking for a corner to cry in. It's a pretty tough loss.
Theo, congratulations. You are the Forged in Fire champion and will be receiving that $10,000 prize. Good job.
You know what I like about your blade? The way you reinforce your handle. Because the power you generate with that saved it.
Congratulations.
Thank you, sir. I am elated to be the Forged in Fire champion. Not the way I wanted to win, but I'll take it. I came here the youngest, smallest person, and I won. For the shortest guy, I certainly came out on top.
All right, bladesmiths. To find out how deadly your weapons are, I will take your weapon and deliver some killing slashes and thrust on this big carcass. Richie, you're first. You ready for this?
I hope so. Right now, I'm a little anxious to see Doug swing my blade. A little worried about the bones. We'll see how it cuts them, though.
All right, Richie, let's talk about your gunto here. Your blade's balance. It's a very light blade. Well, as you can see, it really tapers down here. It's very thin right here. So there's a little bit of a kick on your blade where it's slightly bent. Now your edge, it is very sharp. Your tip is pointed enough to penetrate, but more importantly, it will kill.
All right.
All right, Elijah, your turn, sir. You ready?
I am. Richie's blade annihilated that pig. I need to come in with at least that level of performance. So, you know, there's a little bit of nervousness there.
All right, Elijah, every slash cut very deep into this big carcass. The thrusts were easy enough to go through. It's a sharp edge, and it will kill.
Thank you.
Bladesmiths, welcome to the strength test. Test the strength and overall construction of your guntas. I'm gonna take each of them and deliver slices through this heavy, dense bamboo. All right, Richie, up first. You ready?
I hope so.
All right, nice job, Richie.
Thank you.
Your edge held it very nicely. It's balanced well, but we do have a little concern your wrap is coming undone on us. That's a bit of an issue. But overall, nicely done. How you doing, Elijah?
Good.
Ready to do this?
I am.
So am I. Let's do it.
Yeah. Don't wear yourself out, though. Maybe I should have kept my mouth shut, because now he's really going to try to destroy my blade on the bamboo.
Nice job, Elijah. Your edge is still sharp all the way down the blade. You do have a slight bend right there in the blade, but I mean, it's very minor. Everything's tight, very nicely done.
Thank you.
All right, bladesmiths. General Yamashita's gold is somewhere in the Philippines, and if it's there, I want a shot at it. So to test the sharpness of your weapon, I will take your gunto and cut through these burlap bags. Richie, you're up first. You ready?
Ready.
Let's do this.
Good job.
All right, Richie, we found gold. Your blade, it's sharp. With every slash, it cuts through the bags. The only thing is, the more I use it, the more it's coming unraveled. But overall, sir, your blade will cut. All right, Elijah, you're next. You ready?
I am.
Let's do this. Well, Elijah, your edges cut all the way through and we struck gold. A very fine, strong edge, a very fine, sharp edge. For this test, sir, it will cut.
Thank you.
Richie, Elijah, only one of you can be the Forged in Fire champion, and that champion is Elijah. Congratulations, you're the new Forged in Fire champion. Richie, unfortunately, your gun toe didn't make the cut.
Richie, you brought us a sharp, strong sword, but the dimensions and scale are off. The blade tapers to a point and only has a curve at the tip. The blade is offset to the handle, and in our tests, the handle came unraveled.
I understand.
Well, Richie, at this time, I have to ask you to please surrender your gun toe.
Going through all this, it was tough, and it takes more grit than you think. But I have no regrets. I've met some good friends and some very good bladesmiths. I have no trouble coming in second place to any of them. I feel good. I've enjoyed it.
Elijah, you are the new Forged in Fire champion, and that's a title that comes with a check for $10,000. Please present your blade to the judges.
Still sinking in that I won Forged in Fire. My wife pushed me into doing this competition, so I really appreciate her support, and I'm really happy I could win, so it's pretty awesome.
All right, bladesmiths, welcome to the kill test. To find out what kind of lethal damage your Sodagarami will do, I will take your weapons and stab and try to snag this ballistics dummy. Rita, you're up first. You ready for this?
Hi.
All right, Rita, let's talk about your Sodagarami. The tines you have here penetrates. The hook you have here will rip this person apart. And more importantly, your weapon will kill. All right, Justin, your turn. You ready to have fun?
Yes, sir.
All right, Justin. The tines you have here, it's more of a stabbing tine rather than a grabbing. And this is a grabbing weapon. But that hook does grab onto that. Overall, sir, your weapon will kill.
All right, bladesmiths, it's time for the strength test, the dreaded ice block chop. Remember, this is not about what these weapons do to the ice blocks, about what those ice blocks do to your weapons. And Rita, you're up first. You get points for theme, I mean. You ready? It doesn't matter, right?
Oh, it doesn't matter.
All right, Rita, got a little bit more of a bend in this one tine here, but everything else is pretty much the way it was going in. Definitely held up, did its job. Good job.
Thank you.
All right, Justin, your turn. You ready?
Yes, I am.
All right, so you survived the strength test. This is a very strong, well-built head for this, but it's built more like a spear than it is for catching. I mean, I'm not sure how effective it would be at snagging the opponent, but it's a devastator. It certainly did the job. Good job.
All right, bladesmiths, welcome to the sharpness test, the Sandman pierce and capture. To test the sharpness, I will take your weapon, pierce, and try to control this Sandman. Rita, you're up first. You ready for this?
Yeah.
All right, Rita, the points you have on your tines here definitely penetrate when you thrust into that, but it doesn't slice on the way out or capture as well as it should. Your hook over here did its job. Overall, it will cut and control. All right, Justin, your turn. So you ready?
Yes, I am. Oh. That's not good.
He pulled it out of the socket.
Well, Justin, we have a problem.
Yes, sir.
This wasn't pinned, was it?
No.
The impact from all these tests loosened it up, and of course, it came off.
Justin, you brought in a beautifully crafted weapon. However, you've suffered a catastrophic failure in our final test, and unfortunately, you cannot be our Forged in Fire champion.
Congratulations, Rita. Awesome. Coming on Forged in Fire, I proved what I wanted to, that people with physical limitations can do as well as anybody. I put my all into it, and I feel like I made a good weapon, but just came up short on a little bit of the fit and finish, and other than that, I'm happy with it.
Rita, congratulations. You are the Forged in Fire champion, and that is the title that comes with a check for $10,000. Congratulations. How do you feel right now? Come on forward and shake our hands. Good job.
It's been a very positive and uplifting experience to be able to do something amazing like this. I hope this will help me become an inspiration to kids, because I can say, look, if you see something and you want to try it, give it a try. Hey, Weeblos, your scout leader is the new Forged in Fire champion. I'm bringing it home. Can I have a group hug, please? Thank you, you guys. Oh, my God.
Gentlemen, it's time for the bullet split. Now, if you pass this test, you get to join a very elite club, our Bulletproof Sword Club.
Oh, yes! Split it. Look at that.
Damn.
Woo!
I think that did it.
Yep.
Now, to handle this test, we've got our own 15-year military veteran and deadly weapon, Will Willis. Will?
I've never shot a blade before, and why would I? The only people that I know to shoot a blade is all the judges on Forged in Fire.
Nice.
They done it.
Did it hit it?
Yeah, it hit it.
Blades in one piece. Good job. Though you did take a bit of a deflection, there are two small rolls on either side of the deflection, but you survived. Welcome to the club.
Thank you, sir.
All right, Colin, you're up. Are you ready?
Shoot the shit out of it. Did it?
Yes, it split all over the place.
Okay.
Colin, you can clearly see where the bullet hit the blade. Little bits of bullet right there, but there's no deflection to your edge. Welcome to the club. Your blade survived.
Thank you.
All right. Next up is the kill test, and for that, I'll give it to Doug.
All right, bladesmiths, this is the kill test. Mickey, you're up first. You ready for this?
You know it.
Let's do this.
I've designed my blade to do one thing: slice, cut, and kill.
All right, Mickey, let's talk about your katana right here. To be able to wield a sword this size, the handle is what drives the blade. It's hard to get very accurate because it's big. But what I love about your blade is how sharp your edge is. It cut into the skull, pieces of it came off. And what's important about this katana is it will kill.
Thank you, sir.
Good job. All right, Colin, it's your turn. You ready for this? Let's do this. First up, the ginormous handle. It's very hard to grab a complete grip on this, but you have a very sharp tip that punctures easily into this ballistics dummy, but it doesn't lacerate on the way out. It did crush the skull, and any kind of damage like this done to anybody, it will kill.
Thank you.
All right, bladesmiths, next up, the sharpness test. The quad sugarcane cuts. Mickey, you're up first. You ready for this?
Hell yeah. That was good, man.
Awesome,
that was
man.
good.
As you can see, all the way through with each swing that I do with this blade, the edge is razor sharp. The balance of this is good. I can follow through and still control the blade, and it will cut. Good job.
Thank you, sir.
All right, Colin, it's your turn, sir. Are you ready?
Let's do it.
Good.
As you can see, when we start with the handle, your wrap is starting to come undone. Now your edge. There is no edge on the blade. The sheer weight alone, and on a very thick, obtuse blade here, it more crushes the sugar canes than cuts it. So you have the honor of saying it will crush.
Bladesmiths, judges have made their final decision. Only one of you can be our new Forged in Fire champion, and that champion is Mickey. Congratulations, you are the new Forged in Fire champion, and that is a title that comes with a check for $10,000. Good job, brother.
Man, I am the Forged in Fire champion. I just made a $10,000 sword, and I'm happier than a tick in a coon dog's ear, buddy.